Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of FTG Tips and Tricks. This video will be about how to access the side repeater cameras. And for those of you who don't know what those are the cameras in the front of your car with the turn signal on them. And there are three ways in which you can access them. Now the first way is by putting your car in reverse. Now when you put your car in reverse, as usual, it gives you the rear camera. Now that is one way that you can do it. Another way is, of course, by just using your camera icon at the bottom of your screen. Now I've got it in my personal favorites. You can also access it by tapping the three dots, and that'll give you all of your other apps if you don't have it in your personal settings. So I'm going to go ahead and tap that camera on, and once again, I've got the rear camera on. Now, you may be asking yourself, well, where are the side repeater cameras? Well, we'll get into that in just a second. Here is one thing that Tesla has done to help grab your attention to let you know that the option is there. You see that white arrow up and down, moving up and down? That is Tesla's subtle way of saying, hey, there's something here, tap me. And then eventually that animation goes away, and even more subtle is the fact that you no longer have a white arrow, but a grayed out arrow. Now, a little confusing because typically grayed out means it's not accessible. But if you tap that arrow, you now have the side repeater cameras available and you can see them. Give you an idea. There you can see the driver's side. I'm waving to the camera. Now, if you leave that on and I go back to the camera, it stays there. You'll notice if I take those side repeater cameras off, now the side repeater cameras are off. So essentially, the car does remember the last setting that you had with the side repeater cameras there or not. Now, a third way that you can access the side repeater cameras is by using your turn signals, or the blind spot camera as it's called. So you'll notice when I put my left turn signal on, nothing happens. That's because you've got to go into settings in order to activate it. So I'm going to go into settings and I'm going to push the car icon. I'm then going to go to Autopilot. And you go about halfway down the menu and the option will be there. You'll see automatic blind spot camera. If I toggle it on, now you'll see when I put my turn signal on, there's the left turn signal, there is the driver's side, and of course you've got the driver's side blind spot camera as well. So those are the three different ways in which you can access the side repeater cameras. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If so, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Otherwise, until then, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and stay positively charged.